and it was a ghost, and I could see straight through it, and it had something over its head like a light. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is me and Toto here. Hey, Dorothy has Toto, I have Toto. So I got my boy Toto here with me tonight, and we're going to be doing a little giveaway, and we're going to be giving away the Johanna Parker set, the Scarecrow set. So if you're interested in the Scarecrow set, make sure you comment below and let me know. Isn't he so cute? If you didn't get a chance to see this room transformation, oh my gosh, I will list it in the description box. You got to check it out because didn't it come out so great? I love it in here. The vibe is everything. I'm just really feeling it. Let's talk about this pendant. I got this pendant from TJ Maxx like last week when I went there. I think it was like only $20. I felt like I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys a little bit about myself. I don't know if you guys follow a YouTuber by the name of Valentine Bardot. Valentine Bardot, she tells these stories that just captivate you, and you're just like, what is happening? What's getting ready to happen next? She is so interesting to me. She's all into Halloween, and she's all into storytelling, and she has some stories to tell you guys. I specifically love her slumber parties. Her slumber parties are so lit. Are they even saying lit anymore? Her slumber parties are all that. They are so much fun. I can like listen to her just talk for days and ever and ever, ever, ever. So interesting. So if you have not had a chance to check her out, make sure you check her out. Let her know that I sent you because yes, I really enjoy her stories. So it got me thinking about some of my own personal stories, and I wanted to share a spooky story with you guys. I grew up kind of on edge, scared at night, and it was really hard for me to fall asleep some nights, and some nights I didn't fall asleep at all. It was just that bad. So I was in middle school. I had a great uncle, and my great uncle was very, very sick. I think it was in October when he passed away. That was really like my first true experience with death. I remember seeing him on the bed. He talked to me. He said to me that he was coming back, and I was like, oh my God. I was so creeped out. I didn't tell anybody. I was just like, okay. I kept it to myself. I never said a word, didn't say anything. He passed away, and I want to say it was about 6 months later. 6 months later, I'm laying in the bed. I'm not asleep, but everybody else in the house is asleep. And I just can't sleep because I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really, really scared. The house was really, really quiet. And all I remember was somebody squeezing my foot, and I felt the pressure. Somebody touched my foot. They didn't just touch it, but they squeezed my foot. I wasn't asleep. I was still awake. I pulled the covers down, and I pulled them down so fast because I really believe I thought somebody was in there. And when I pulled the covers down to see what was going on at the foot of my bed, there was nothing there. There was nothing there. I jumped out of bed. I went to my brother's room because they were like right next door. My parents' bedroom was way down the hallway, and we had a guest bedroom that was like adjacent, like in the corner of my bedroom. Across the hall, but my brothers shared a room, and they were like right next door. So I went to their bedroom. They were both sleeping. Nobody was up. It was just me. I can still feel the pressure on my foot sometimes. This happened like much later. This was like years later. This is my childhood home, and I'm laying in bed. I'm so terrified that I decided, like, you know, like, I'm gonna switch my bedroom around. So the way I had my bed was, initially I had my bed kind of like facing to where the head of the bed would be like facing out the, like I could see out the hall, down the hall. So I decided to turn my bed the other way, and so that it wouldn't face down the hallway, because I was too afraid of like what would be coming down the hall. So I had my bed kind of like away from the door, like back in the cut, kind of like how it is now. But how this bed is right now, it was almost like this, but there was no, but the windows were like on another side. And in the corner, it was just like it was just a wall right here. Okay. That wall, the corner, scared the crap out of me. I'm literally laying in bed. I'm laying in bed and I have the covers pulled up to my face, like slightly over my eyes. I can see just a little bit from underneath the covers. But I'm not asleep. I'm just in bed. I swear I saw this figure right beside me. It was breathing like this. It was breathing like this, and it had on a black and white uniform, and it looked like a prison uniform, and it was a ghost, and I could see straight through it, and it had something over its head, like a light. It had like a, you know how they had those hats back in the day, and they had like those lights on top of the hats, like a miner's hat or something, like you know, it had that, and it was like this, and it was breathing like this, and it was breathing really, really heavy, and I was freaking out because, yo, it was like right there. And then it started like running towards me, and then I jumped out of the bed, flew down the hallway. My mom was in the living room smoking a cigarette, drinking a Pepsi, and watching her favorite shows. And I went inside the kitchen, got some water, and she was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "Nothing." And I just went back to my room. It took me years to get the nerve to ask her about that. I want to say I told her maybe 3 to 5 years ago about it. And you know what she said to me? "Oh yeah, I've seen that too." What? You saw that? You saw that too? She was like, "Oh yeah, I saw that too. The thing about my mom is that she doesn't really talk about it, not now, but she used to talk about it more so back in the day. Like, my mom used to see things. I feel weird talking about it because I know that she's probably going to be watching this video, so I will respect her and not talk too much about her personal experiences, but I will just say that I grew up knowing that she saw some things and she was spooked, and she kind of got used to seeing some things. And so I feel like sometimes I am gifted with the same thing. Yes. yes. I'm gonna save the rest of my stories for another day. For all I know, I could be talking to you guys and you guys could be like clicking off of this because you're like, "Yo, this is so boring to me," or "I'm so totally not interested." Comment below, let me know. Have you ever had any weird experiences growing up as a kid, or maybe even as an adult? Have you had any weird experiences? If you are interested in the giveaway, remember I am giving away the Johanna Parker set, the Scarecrow set. Just put Scarecrow, or you can say something about a scarecrow or whatever, so that I will know that you're interested. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. And you guys kind of know me a little bit better. I'm thinking about Hubs is going to get me for doing that witch dance. He's not going to be happy. He is not going to be happy.